Hello, greetings, greetings. I am back once again playing Sherlock. Do not yell at me. Ah, shoot, I forgot to change the stream name. It could still be continuing the main story. I'm gonna call it Playing Dress Up with Vernon Vogel. Let's leave it with Vogel. Playing Dress Up with Vogel. Ta-da! Look at that stream updated successfully. Look at me, I'm a streamer. I know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm also being very brave today, everybody. I'm wearing white. Wow, it's not black and not gray. I'm wearing white today. I also have my glasses on. I have no makeup on. I got my hair freshly washed and it didn't turn out the way that I wanted it to. But we're here anyways, okay? I'm very brave today. All right. Also, I think my camera should move possibly. Not all the way over there. Oh, that also made the lighting crazy. Hold on. Hold on. I was ready until I started messing with things like this. That I think is better. Okay. I think it's better. Hold on. I am going to turn this down a little bit because I have no makeup on. I'm shiny. Nobody tell me anything. I also just rubbed oil all over my hair, so I'm extra shiny, but whatever. What can you do? Nothing. The answer is nothing. You guys can do nothing. I am here alone to suffer. Um I also think I finally maybe found a happy medium with the audio. I don't know for sure. I could be incorrect. But I think for the most part the audio is okay. So, in case you guys forgot, well, I named the stream, renamed the stream, Playing Dress Up with Vernon, or Vogel, whatever. Same guy, same name, just his first versus last name, whatever, you guys get it. Um, but he gave us an outfit to go to like this party on Turquoise Lane. Also, my mic is driving me crazy. Hold on. How am I supposed to Eh, like I said, I mentioned this last time. Everyone on, because I got this on Amazon. Everyone on Amazon was like, "Ayo, the mic stand is atrocious. You need to buy another one." And I was like, "Those are probably professional people that like know their way around." No, this mic stand sucks. Okay, sucks. Don't, don't, don't. The mic itself, I think, is great. Mic stand, garbage. Absolutely horrible. Would not recommend it to anybody anywhere. It can't even swivel for real. And it keeps trying to unlatch from my desk. Anyway, enough complaining aside. Here we are, playing again. So Vernon Vogel invited me to Kurt Menchio's mansion located on Turquoise Lane in northern Grand Surrey. That's where we're gonna go. Um, let's see. Yeah, he's waiting for us. If inconvenient, come anyway, right? I sent you the appropriate outfit for this place to avoid any unnecessary complications. I hope it fits. So do I want to, let's run around in it. Let's get used to it because we're going to be in it anyway. So it's this and I think that's it. I don't think that there's anything else. No, because that removes the mask. I mean, we could put on some tan powder, but no, I don't think so. And how about John can come spiffy as well? John can come in Gangster John colors. He's a blood for real. I don't feel like that's John accurate, but hey, what can we do? Nothing. The answer to that is nothing. Okay, and so they said Turquoise Lane in something Grand Surrey. Where in Grand Surrey? Northern Grand Surrey, across from Cordona Abbey. Cordona Abbey, Turquoise Lane in Northern Grand Surrey. Excuse me. Okay, so this is Casino, Belvedere, LeBlanc. Hello. This is Northern Grand Surrey. So, ¿por qué? ¿Dónde? Oh, Turquoise Lane. Turquoise Lane. I don't see whatever the heck that guy was talking about. Is it this? Yeah, Cordona Abbey. Oh, it's a place. I thought I was looking for a street. Okay, so we're gonna be going here. There's also a bandit slit right there. So, ooh, I'm afraid a little bit. Ooh. Also, should I move the screen back? Hold on, should I move the screen back? Because I was having a little bit of fun looking up here last time, but it's also a little bit annoying because, like, obviously I'm not looking at the camera. Let's move it back. I look ridiculous. Oh my word. Let's move it back. Hold on. Hold on, guys. So it's window shift to the right. Okay. That's how I move it. And then I need to have OBS. to grab this one. Right. Right. Oh, well, I probably should have moved all of my stuff. Hold on. I'm gonna move the chat over here. And then I guess, yeah, Twitch can go right there. And then OBS, where's OBS? Down in this tiny little corner. OBS can go back over here. Okay. Okay. Is this what I want? I think this is what I want. I think I'm good. Okay, guys, I think I'm allowed to play the game now. I think I'm okay. Hold on. I'm just double checking. Surely this is all that I need. No, I don't want to move both of the, oh my word. I don't want to move. There we go. I just want to see the frame rate and see if the frame rate drops on OBS. I don't really need to see anything else. Okay. All right, here we go. We're here. I'm back. Okay, so now if I look up and to the left, it means I'm checking chat or OBS or whatever else I want to check. If I'm looking down here, I'm playing the game. Don't yell at me, please. Thank you. Thank you for sitting for 6 minutes as I do absolutely nothing. Okay, so this is where we're going. Let's just warp to Legacy Theater so we can just pop on over there. I think that'll be better. See, look, my mic keeps. Oh, brother. Oh, dear Lord. Dear heavens. Hold on, let me screw my mic in a little bit. Is this how? I guess this is how I want to do it. Ooh, I feel like I'm gonna break it. I feel like I'm doing it too much. Okay, and then move that cord out the way this way. Okay, it's tighter. It's no longer wiggly, kinda. It's a little bit wiggly, but far less than it was previously. I look ridiculous in my cape. Look at me. Look at me, man. Okay. Let's see. So we got to go just directly over this plaza. Hello, everybody. I'm gonna talk to somebody. What's up?
Can I ask you a question?
Oh, sir, I'm afraid I don't know about that.
Oh, you're not gonna blink at my outfit? Am I normal? Is this how people dress in Northern Grand Surrey? Okay. I suppose so, huh? Let's go down this way and then to yeah, over here. You guys remember this area? This is where I was trying to find, something. I think it was a coin. I think I still haven't found it, if I'm honest. Hello, good sir.
Welcome to the Manchios Mansion.
Thank you. Thank you for the introduction to the mansion. Appreciate you. Ooh. Oh no, one of us is gonna have to change. Oh no. Oh no. Hello, everybody. This is ridiculous. So just the masks are different, I guess? That makes sense. Yeah. That's cool. Can I?
Do you know anything about this?
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
Okay, well, thank you for nothing. Okay. Hello, everybody. Should I just walk in? I guess so, yeah?
Welcome, sir. I do hope you enjoy yourself.
Thanks. Can I give you a kiss? Mwah. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Okay. Ooh, we got some more paintings. Hopefully there's no butts. No plants covering
Enjoy
private
the evening,
areas.
sir. There is still plenty of time before the grand finale.
All right.
Interesting. Hey, Eye Patch Man. I saw him. This is cute. I'm a little bit nervous about. Ooh, I'm a little bit nervous. Oh, I'm a little bit nervous. Oh, dear God. This is gonna be freaky. This whole mission is gonna be freaky a little bit. I'm a little bit worried about it. It's okay. This is what we're here for. It's rated mature, so no children should be here, guys. If you're a child, click away. This one is not for you. Well, none of these are for you, for real, but
What if I write
especially.
an article about these people here? Can you help me gather information about Cordona's elite?
Can I? Boy, can I. Okay, so John asked me to look for information that he might use to write an article exposing the local elite. Should I ask him?
Could you help me?
Don't take it personally, sir. But I know nothing about this.
My boy is scarred. Also, my screen is really dark, but that's just because the window behind me is super bright. Also, maybe I should take off my glasses. I feel like they're not helping. They're actually kind of hurting, but you know, whatever. Hello, Miss Lady.
You have such pretty hands. What can you do with them?
Oh Lord, if I had a nickel every time I heard that. Not me personally, but a story like that.
My goodness, Sherlock. They made a blood fountain.
You scared
John,
me,
it's
John.
definitely not blood, just wine. Gauze at a guess.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's beauties. Manchester's is the best, as always.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see that stallion up close.
This is nasty. This is gross. Also, I think I need to change it to this, huh?
Let me see that
Okay.
stallion up close.
I'm
Can I ask you a
uncomfortable.
question?
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
Okay. Guys, I wanna finish this. I wanna leave. Can I ask
Do
him?
not distract me. It's not easy to play blindfolded.
Valid, honestly. That's the only guy that I appreciate telling me no.
Do you know what was here before Manchiosa's family?
Can I eavesdrop from 4 feet away? Thank you. Find out the eerie history of the mansion. Auction, no. Expensive wine, no. Mysterious disappearance. Ancestral home, no. Ruins, no. Architect? Fraud? Magic circle? Oh. Okay. Before Manchio's family, the mansion was owned by an occultist architect. He dedicated his life to conducting a powerful ritual from the forgotten tomb. The forgotten tomb. But the ordinary magic circles proved too weak for it. That was why he built this mansion. A keen eye might notice that its shape corresponds with certain magical symbols, and some walls have cavities. One day the architect simply disappeared, and ash stain on the floor was all that remained. Perhaps he was successful
That's
in his
what I
endeavor.
like about this party. Bring me more dirt, Sherry. One more piece, and I can expose these base hedonists.
Well, I don't know. That was just the history of the thing. It doesn't mean that's what they're here to do. Is there someone else talking I can eavesdrop on? Anybody? You guys look like you're... Can I eavesdrop on you? Hey guys, what's up?
I guarantee you will have a good time.
Alright, sir. I don't know where the scene, the cut scene is gonna happen. I'm a little bit nervous about just like walking into any of these doors. This is where I came in, right? Yeah, this is where I came in. Hello.
Enjoy the event, sir.
I'll try my hardest, even though it's a little weird and I don't know about it. I'll try my hardest. So I can't go in here, no. I can't go upstairs because it's roped off.
Curtains do not guarantee privacy.
Scared
Do you
me.
still need a crack, despite being ethereal?
Haha. Okay. So there's these rooms. Ooh. Ooh, what's this?
Codex Orchis. Why does this occult book sound like a flower?
This orchid.
Romantic poetry and prose. Someone's in touch with their feelings.
I'd imagine, yeah.
These medieval botany and chemistry books look even more satanic than the occult ones.
Oh, chill out. Okay, and then what's in here?
Well-known and recent plays to keep up to date with the current trends.
Mm-hmm. And that's it? Okay. I don't know why I was allowed to go in there. I'm also afraid to go through this door. I don't know if I'm allowed through it or not, so I'm not gonna mess with it.
My husband thinks I am playing bridge here.
Ooh, you dirty liar. I'm gonna tell your husband. Alright, let's go in here. Ooh, no! I knew it! I knew that was a cutscene. Dang it. Okay.
Sherlock! Friend! I wasn't sure you'd come.
Don't tell people my name. You're the only person that knows I look like this here. Don't dox me.
Berna, I see you are not yourself.
The more time you spend here in Cordona, the more I feel it my duty to bring you into our world and show you all we have to offer.
And
Gross.
what is on offer today?
Pleasure, indulgence, relief, and relaxation. You've earned some time for yourself, have you not?
Those who know me would say I'm incapable of it.
Nonsense. I refuse to believe there is anyone permitted to know Sherlock Holmes.
You may be
Just
right.
move my camera.
Then free yourself from inhibition and expectation. The night is young, and so are the guests. You should try to enjoy both. It's not healthy for handsome men to spend every night alone, and certainly not in a house filled with such melancholic memories.
I must admit, my travels have proven more taxing than expected. I'm less confident in my life and myself. Time of relaxation seems a distant dream.
So can I tempt you with a physical aid to your moral consolations?
This is
There's
weird.
wine, of course, and something to smoke, or perhaps an artificial paradise? Yes, something more spiritual. A potentiator to sharpen the mind. A 7% solution of, well, that'd be telling, but you must try it.
That would be pointless.
My mind already operates at a far higher level than most. I struggle to believe anything could improve it. My ultimate duty is to provide the world with truth, and I do that perfectly well as is.
Duty? You've never cared about that before.
Of course I do. Exposing a lie, revealing a fact, that is a moral responsibility.
That's not morality. Morals are what happens afterwards when truth collides with consequence. Do you ever follow up on cases you solved? Do you ever see what happened next? Visit the victims? Ensure justice is served in the courts? And how do you choose where to direct your attention? Are there not deserving causes to which your brilliance could be applied but isn't?
You ascribe me more power than I possess. I have a narrow skill set and work within that mandate. What occurs afterward is irrelevant.
With every
Okay.
action or inaction, you place a finger on the scales of morality. Many in the city would see you as abdicating your responsibility.
I haven't.
Not me, of course. Morality is subjective, just like truth. There is little to be gained from indulging in it, and far better things to indulge in. Now I must insist on easing any burdens I've placed upon your shoulders. Show yourself a kindness, and try this rather delectable concoction.
I shan't. I'd rather take it for study. Ooh, yeah.
If this solution truly does assist with thinking, then well, perhaps it would be puerile to overlook an opportunity to study it. I'll take it with me.
Yes, Sherlock. Very good. And now,
Okay.
our evening begins in earnest.
I hope it's not weird.
I just remembered. I'm sorry, Sherlock. My mind's delightfully impaired. Please take this key. It opens the altar room, past the library.
Pardon? Altar room? What now, Werner?
Go quickly and find our Fabio. Only you can make him talk. I'll join you in a minute.
Okay, I'm scared. I am afraid of this mission. I'm afraid of this mission. How do I get out of here? This is back to the main party. Do you think I can still find out John, whatever John wanted to know? There should be... Hey, John. This looks like maybe the altar room. Where else can I eavesdrop on a conversation? Everybody's so freaky, man. I don't like this. No, I don't know. John said he needed one more piece of information for me to eavesdrop on, but I don't know where the people are, so... Because I've looked around, and I don't see anybody to eavesdrop on. Oh, God! Maybe over here, because John's over here? No? John's just chilling? Okay, John.
Nancho's had to enforce the masks after the scam.
Here we go. Okay, under the identity disclosure scan. Okay. Uninvited priest? Okay. Too ugly without a mask. Political crisis. Someone was sick. Too poor to attend? No. Cheating groom? Lost. Oh, God. Hold on. Let me just restart. That was awful. Let me restart. I got too many wrong. Please give me another chance. Maybe I have to back up a little bit more. Oh, maybe I have to leave the room. Oh my gosh. That should reset it. Surely.
Nancho's had to
Right, word. Alright, start. Too ugly? No. Cheating groom? No. Lost a bet? I can't remember. No. Uninvited priest? No. Fired after incident? Yes. Someone? No. No. Yes. No. Okay, let's do it again. I can't remember. I wish it would tell me that when I dismiss him if the dismissal was wrong too.
Nancho's
It
had
only
to
tells me.
enforce.
It only tells me when the acceptance is wrong. Okay. Lost a bet. No. Fired. Yes. No. No. Yeah, no. No. Yes. Shoot. 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 Okay, fired. Cheating groom. Both of those are important. I got really
Nancho's
good with
had-
these. And now I'm bad at them again. Lost a bet. No. No. Yes. Can't remember. No? Yes. No. No. Yes. No. Okay, well, I got 3. There's only one more. Chill out. I don't know who that was. Alright, I got 3 out of 4.
Nancho's had to enforce.
God. Let's try this again. Yes, no. No. Yes? Okay, no. Yes. No. Yes? 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 So maybe Lost Bet is important. I keep dismissing that because I thought it was not important. Maybe Lost Bet is important.
Nancho's had.
Yeah, I get it. Okay. No. No. Yeah. See? I'm just gonna start clicking. Oh, fire. Okay. 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 I don't get it. Fired after incident. Offended Duchess. Cheating groom. Lost Bet isn't
Nancho's
important.
had.
Okay. Too poor to attend was not. Too ugly? No. Fired? Yes. Uninvited? No. Cheating? Yes. No. 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 Yes. Guys, somebody help me. I'm just gonna say yes to everything, and hopefully, if I do it quickly enough, it's not gonna matter if I run out of time. Because every time I get it wrong, it takes
Nancho's
time
had.
away from it. Let me just figure out what I'm missing exactly. Too ugly? No. Lost? No. Fired? Yes. Uninvited? No. Sick? No. Offended? Yes. Too poor? No. Cheating? Yes. So it's got to be political crisis. It has to be political crisis. It has to be. It has to be political crisis. There's like no other
Nancho's
option,
had.
quite literally. Okay. No. Yes. Okay, it was that. God, I'm stupid. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. God. Oh, okay. People described a scandal from a previous party. Vice Governor Cowden was found by his wife to be Prussian Duchess in the company of young men. Although the marriage was intended to be a political one, the emotions of the Duchess were real. The incident instigated a political crisis between Cordona and Prussia. Although there were only a few notes of protest, the governor fired his protege.
I'll pin them down with this scoop. Thank you, Sherlock.
Whatever, dog. Lift the curtain on Bohemia. Okay. So now what do I need to do? I need to find the key. Gave me a key so I could talk to someone named Fabio in the altar room. Where the heck is the... Oh, maybe it's through that white door that I was too afraid to walk into. As I hiccup. Oh god, everybody's in my way. Through here, maybe? I think so. This looks correct. Alright. Freaky deaky. Here we go. Oh no, he's dead. Not Fabio. Not handsome man Fabio.
My God. Was he here this whole time?
I would guess so, yeah. With the butterfly tattoo? Alright. Alright. This is a weird room to have in a house. I know that they said that it was a guy who used to do magical spells or whatever, but this is a lot. Okay, so we've got
The herbs here are Salvia
incense.
divinorum. They have a slight hallucinogenic effect to emphasize the ceremony.
Lovely. Okay.
The ointment smells mouse-like. I presume it is an aphrodisiac prepared from a Spanish fly.
Okay.
This elaborate box must be for the ritual dagger.
Alright. I'm not gonna look at the body yet. I'm gonna look around. Well, that might lead me into another cutscene. Let me look at the body. Alright, butterfly tattoo is important. Tattoo covers a mark. It's
This
a slave
crude tattoo
branding.
partially covers a slave branding.
Interesting. That's actually quite important information to know. Okay. His hand? What is he
The victim has
gripping?
clenched the fabric so firmly in his fist that it's nigh impossible to remove it.
It probably hurt. If I had to guess. Alright, he was bludgeoned, maybe?
A blunt force trauma may have suffered an internal hemorrhage.
There's little red roses or peonies or something everywhere. Alright, let's look at this. Oh, don't tell me this isn't a piece of... Okay, there we go. Freaky.
This golden handle has a bloodstain on it.
It does.
The dagger is heavy and sharp, but lacks balance.
That makes sense. Alright, and then this thing.
This worm-like sigil has been drawn with his own blood.
How would you know? It could be somebody else's blood, you know. He doesn't know that for sure. Is it his feet? His ankles? What's the last piece of evidence here, huh? His leg. What is the last piece of evidence? The wound itself. Okay, yeah.
The wound is deep. A precise strike reached the heart. He died right
Cool.
here.
Obviously. Okay. And then there's like there's this back here. Oh,
The sign reminds me of the astrological symbol for Mars.
cool. And then this one?
This one looks like a twisted symbol of Venus, drawn in a hurry.
Or it's male and female. You know, those symbols as well. And then, I don't know, house symbol? Couldn't tell you. Okay, so this door is blocked off, but this one isn't. So I'll wait to go in that door. That's probably going to trigger a cutscene. Let's go check out what's over here. Ooh, I got an autosave. That's cool. Hey, John. Look at all these pillows. Why are there all these pillows right here? A banana. Is that evidence? No, it's not. Okay, there's more. So this is a freaky little area. There was activities going on over here. Okay. A box of cigars.
Enough cigars to burn down the entire mansion.
Oh, calm down. All right, a still lit cigar. Is that on evidence? Okay, I guess it's not evidence. Is there anything over there? No. What's this? A poker?
Why don't people tidy up after themselves?
I don't know, Sherlock. Some wine. Ooh, some
Blood.
bloody wine.
A sturdy bottle met a not-so-sturdy human.
It was the
didn't
guy.
break only because it was unopened.
It was the altar dude. And then more blood here. Stain.
An open wound spoiled the carpet.
Yeah, it was altar boy. Okay. Does the fireplace have anything on it? No, it doesn't. Okay. Okay. And then there was a door here. Do you think this opens? It does. Ooh, it does. Into a dressing room. All right. We got a book, a creepy little book.
This is a different ritual.
I found a scenario of some sort of ritual with a remark written at the beginning. It says, read and rehearse this rite. Mangios, whatever. A woman lies on the altar on a bed of flowers symbolizing Mother Gaia. The one who leads the ritual oils... What? Oh, the one who leads the ritual oils the body of the woman to awaken her inner fertility. Participants should chant at this moment and call for the man who can please Mother Gaia. Okay, then the man who will impersonate the principle of life may come to engage in smoosh. Okay. Great. Love to see it. We got a woman's purse here. That's not evidence, apparently. We got some perfume. We got some tools.
A useful tool for a disguise arsenal.
And we got a letter. Don't ignore the guests, Matista, and stop boring them. Isn't Matista mother in Italian? I don't know for sure. Matista. And don't stop boring them. And stop boring them. They don't want to hear about your stupidities. They want to feel how beautiful they are, how generous you can be towards them. You're here to please and celebrate life. Remember, each guest paid a great deal to be with you.
How can anyone accept such behavior?
Okay. All right, and then we got some earrings.
Handcrafted and luxurious cufflinks. There's also a note. For my Fabio. Manchos.
Cute. We got some masks.
Would you recognize me in one of these? I suppose not.
The moment you speak, I would recognize you. And then we got a key. Oops, can I hover? There we go. We got a key.
The capital F on the key fob might refer to Fabio.
If I had to guess.
The key is similar to the one that Vogel gave me.
Cool. I'm not going to pick it up? All right. I'm just going to leave it there, I guess. I suppose. All right, we got this. We got
similar to the guests' robes, apart from the bloodstains.
All right. Hey, there's a lamp like this waiting for me in a shop. I passed it up, I think.
Decorations and tools for a more detailed set.
All right, and then I saw the ring, but let me look at what this is. Okay, so there's
The
This
pitcher is
thing.
empty, but with puddles around it.
Uh-huh. And then a sink with blood in it.
Blood clots are adhered to the sides of the drain.
Mm-hmm. Someone washed up. Gotcha. All right, and then let's focus on here. There's a thing missing. Wet handprint.
Identical to the robes the guests are wearing.
Uh-huh. Okay. And then can I go in this door? Oh, I can. Oh, and that leads me, okay, back through. All right, so what am I missing in here? Because I should have gotten all evidence collected just now, but I didn't. Okay, I got all that. I got all that. Let's walk through here again. I can't interact with this at all, okay? There was nothing over here. Oh, there's a person there. I'm gonna go around this side. I'm just gonna double check and make sure I didn't miss anything. I don't think that I did, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Okay, there's no balls in here. I got the one in there. So yeah, I guess let's go back. Are you Vogel? I can't really tell. Yeah, you're Vogel.
Werner, care to explain what is going on here?
On nights like these, it's not unusual for some attendees to get a little exuberant. It's part of the appeal. Unfortunately, it appears things have gotten out of hand. Yes, some are more prone to bend the rules of morality.
That's murder. I doubt there's anything left to bend. Why did you not tell me immediately? We were chatting about trivial matters for some time.
If I'm completely honest, Sherlock, I've consumed a rather potent cocktail of substances. My attention slips and drifts, but I'm glad I thought to call for you.
You sent me a disguise.
Oh dear, did I? Well, since I found the body, Mr. Manchios has agreed that you can investigate the matter. I promise my mind will behave itself going forward.
All right. Pull yourself together, Werner.
I don't like Werner. Okay. About nights like these by
What
who's
is
that?
it about these
Kehlani?
nights that you were so eager to share with me?
Well, they're not always in the evenings, but they are in the shadows. People gather to test their boundaries in a safe and consensual atmosphere, often with more stains than your typical crime scene. But that is the point. Who are we to judge?
I suppose that's fair. What about today, then? Was anything different?
Well, I was invited as a special guest. It was supposed to be a time of both divine and carnal pleasures. A scratch for every unconventional itch.
I imagine you're reeling from your shattered expectations.
On the contrary, there is still spectacle, stimulation, and release, merely in a different form. I like to let life entertain me.
Or death.
Uh-huh. All right. Who is Mr. Manchios? The police know nothing. How did you find the body? How did you find the body?
How did you discover the body? In between guzzles of alcohol?
I was set to perform in a fecundity rite with Fabio and came to inquire further. It was a staged ritual where he was to play the principle of life.
And the rehearsal was unsuccessful?
Huh. Who knows? I found him alone on the altar, his blood dripping to the floor.
And then?
Then I called Mr. Manchios. He was panicking, so I told him about you. We left the room and locked the door. Then we were...
Filling time?
Waiting for you was stressful. We indulged in some simple comforts. Overindulged, perhaps.
Perhaps, yeah. The police know nothing? Did you know the victim? Who's Mr. Manchios? I feel like the police know nothing is a silly question. You're not even trying, Sherry. Sorry, I didn't even see that. You sent that a while ago. You're not even trying, Sherry. Man. Was that when I was doing the listening? Because I was, but you know, whatever. Did you know the victim? Who is Mr. Manchios? Who is he?
Mr. Manchios is the owner of the manor, yes?
And the host of Cordona's most memorable parties. He promises even the ugliest guest a partner for the night. And for the ones with more unconventional tastes, Mr. Manchios provides other services.
What a caring person.
You cannot begin to imagine.
All right. Did you know the victim?
Were you well acquainted with Fabio, the victim?
Everyone knew Fabio, or wanted to. His beauty was the talk of the island. Too handsome to go unnoticed. He was magnetic. Fat wallets fought for the privilege of having him. He offered the pleasures of performance, and more.
Was the room open? Tell me about the ritual. Tell me about the ritual.
What about the fertility ritual? There was something about Fabio being a principle of life.
Fabio was supposed to portray the beauty of life's origin. Flowers, oil. Not this travesty that seems straight out of the Inquisition.
So this ritual is not the fertility rite. What was it meant to look like?
It begins with a woman lying naked in a flower bed on the altar. She represents Gaia, the earth. As I
know all
cover
of
her in
this.
oils, we chant for the principle. As our calls reach a climax, Fabio enters and copulates with her. After he finishes, I stab her with a dagger. That
Ow,
part's just
sorry.
pretend, of course.
But the intercourse is not?
I did not expect you to be such a prude. Are you a virgin? It is nothing to be ashamed of, but it would explain the color of your cheeks. The fertility
God.
rite marks the start of our festivities. The principle of life is beautiful, intimate, essential. It must not be stopped.
Yet it appears that someone did stop it. What about the naked woman? Can you tell me anything about her?
Oh yes, Matista. She's one of Fabio's compatriots and a performer too. I haven't seen her today, actually.
Okay. And was the room open?
When you discovered the body, was the door open?
No, it was locked. Oh, that reminds me. It's a minor detail, but the first time I came to speak to Fabio, I left without entering,
Oh my God.
having been unable to open the door.
You didn't have the key.
No, I had it. Don't look at me like that. I was mostly sober. I suspect there was a key in the other side of the door, blocking the lock.
That detail
yeah.
may very well be major, Werner. Well done. So you returned later only to find the lock was not blocked.
Correct. After an hour had passed, I tried again and was able to unlock the door. That's when I discovered poor, handsome Fabio.
Rip. Sorry, I keep looking down and putting electrical tape on my controller, trying to. But I think I did it. Look. Wow. All right. The police know
The
nothing.
police remain unaware of this tragic event?
Some of them may be hiding behind their masks. They conceal many things. But we didn't want the authorities to create more problems. Besides, after a few cocktails, their incompetence will have soared to new heights.
How do you know I even want the case?
I
It is.
promised you relaxation. If there's one thing I know about you, Sherlock, it's that nothing soothes you more than a good mystery.
Yeah, that's true, but I still don't appreciate you inviting me here. I think it's rather weird of you. Electrical tape is a go, honestly. I've just bought some and it's great. Oh, actually, I also have another package from Amazon coming. Let me see when that'll be here. It was out for delivery. Oh, it's delivered. Someone might steal it. Give me like 45 seconds. Let me run outside and grab it. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I think. There we go. I keep knocking into my camera because I have like it's on like a foot pedestal underneath my desk. Because I'm using an old projector stand, so it's sitting on that, but the projector stand has like this huge pedal and I keep accidentally stepping on it and moving my camera around. But you guys don't care about that. Who cares about that? You guys are here for Sherlock. Where's my controller? Over here. And my cat is playing with the box. I'm sorry if you can hear her messing with it in the corner. She's having a good old time. Okay. Okay, so we got all of this evidence. Yeah. We found the altar room. The private room where guests can smoke in comfort. There were droplets of blood on the carpet. A wine bottle stained with blood was also lying on the floor. Okay. Oh, right here. Is there anything, hold on, is there anything in this area? Not that I have this selected? No, it's just this, okay. A bloody hand.
A person leaned against the doorframe. They left a smudged trail of blood.
Okay. Ooh, some more. All right. How did I miss all
bloody
this?
handprint on an armchair.
If I'm Sherlock, I shouldn't need to pin evidence to see, you know, bloody handprints everywhere, you know? But hey, whatever.
The wounded person was here for some time. There appear to be no further traces leading to the altar.
So,
Okay.
Sherry, do you have any ideas about the case?
Not really.
Perhaps. I think I can
Honestly-
deduce what happened here.
Honestly, Sherlock, if you can, good for you. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can. Hey, John. Your butt is very apparent in these pants. Okay, oh, God. Alright, hold on. I'm not fasting today, shout out. Unfortunately, I woke up crazy late on purpose, so... Okay, You found the altar room. Oh, that's the article John is writing. Who cares? So the forced dagger is heavy and unbalanced, but sharp. Its handle is made of gold. It has a blood stain. All right. Ceremonial knife in his chest. It's Fabio. There's a lot of blood coming from a wound in his chest. Lacerations on his head seem to be from blunt force trauma. Left fist of the victim was clutching the fabric. Fabio met his death here. A worm-like sigil on the stomach was drawn on the blood. With his blood, most probably. Hey! Okay. And he was a slave, obviously. Mars and Venus are on the walls of the victim's blood. Okay. Yeah, and then this is what Werner, whatever his name is, that's what he was talking about. His role is to have intercourse with said woman. Don't ignore the guests, Matista. Stop boring them. They don't want to hear. They just want to see how beautiful you are. Okay? He loved Fabio the most. He hated Matista, basically. His key is still on the table. Her table had a note. Is Matista a woman? I'm just imagining Matista's a woman. Okay. Bloodstained robe. Pitcher of water. They washed it away. Right. Was his partner Matista. Vogel wasn't... Okay. He gave me a key. Fabio was dead. He was invited as a special guest. Door was locked when Vogel tried to enter the room to talk. After an hour, he attempted to open it again. Something was blocking the keyhole from the inside, so he could not enter. Okay, fellow artist, she worked with him. Owner of the mansion, organizer of the parties. Okay, yeah, so there's no... I have no idea who did it, but I know what happened, I guess. He was stabbed, okay. Or... No, that's stupid. Stop it. Oh. Huh? No, he wasn't choked out. What are we doing? He was just stabbed. And they said it was precise, so it was a clean cut to the heart. Okay. Oh, what about this? Or... No, holding it shut doesn't make any sense. Oh. Is that supposed to be Fabio? Hold on. I think that is supposed to be Fabio. I'm trying to see if they have the same haircut, but I honestly can't tell. Truthfully, cannot tell you. Oh, I accidentally opened the door. Or it's unnamed visitor. Let's try unnamed visitor. And then unnamed visitor also killed him. But it started in here. Is this supposed to be Fabio? Yeah, that's Fabio for sure. That's silly. That's the knife? I can't tell because of the way it keeps disappearing. Yeah, that's the knife. That's silly. That's correct because there's the broken bottle. There's blood on the floor. Fabio has a head injury, whatever. And then he was being dragged. No, it's a left hand. That's his right hand. Yeah, like this. So he knocked him out, drug him away. There's another handprint here where he was still dragging the body. Put him there, stabbed him. And he had a key here the entire time. I guess Fabio could have put in the key so they could have like a private moment, but for now I'm gonna go with unnamed visitor. Did it. And then after the deed was done, it doesn't make sense for him to have, washed up. Shoot. As I'm dropping things on the floor. Where did that go? Oh no! Oh, it's right here. Sorry, I'm stupid. Okay. Let me pay attention. let me lock in. Hold on. Unnamed visitor would have washed the blood off his hands. Surely. That's the only thing that makes sense. Yeah, and he was the guest, so he put his robes down or whatever. And then he put his robes in here. Is he picking up or putting him down? I really can't tell. No, it doesn't make sense for Fabio to have done it. Okay, so the only thing I might have gotten wrong is this one. Because Fabio could have closed the door on the, the presumptions that they were gonna need a private moment together. But, hey,
the bottle was used as a weapon during a scuffle in the smoking lounge. Then, to ensure no one would interrupt, the murderer locked the door. The unconscious body of the victim was moved to the altar room. Once the body was on the altar, the murderer thrust the dagger into the victim's heart. Symbols were drawn with the blood. The wardrobe was used to hide the bloodied robe from anyone's eyes. The killer washed himself and took a clean robe from the hanger before leaving.
Are you all right? You're on the floor.
Nice.
Not moving.
I think I know what happened here.
I like that finally someone said it. He's been doing this whole time and no one has dared say anything. Okay. So I guess we just talked to Vernon about what we found. Should I do the Mind Palace as well? Or should that wait? Let's wait.
I'm starting to put the pieces together.
Fabio was stabbed.
I see nothing gets past you, Werner. Yes, he was stabbed, but only after being knocked out in the next room and placed here. I do not yet know why.
So, who's responsible?
Well, it was one person working alone, and the murderer has now donned a robe. He or she could be hiding in plain sight. We have lost time, Werner, but your discretion may prove to be a benediction after all.
Okay. Now let's try the Mind Palace. Circumstances of Fabio's death. He died on the altar. Yeah, during a ritual. Yeah. Tell me something I don't know. Circumstances of Fabio's death. He was assaulted in a nearby room. The ritual was staged. It was covered for a true murder motive. That could be possible. Or it could just be a ritual thing still. He was assaulted in a nearby room. I don't know. Fabio's key remains untouched. The altar room was locked and unlocked. Yeah. Right. He cleaned theirself, and he was assaulted. These have nothing to do with each other. Okay. So let's go back to deductions. What do we think? Ritual was staged, cover for a true murder motive. I mean, considering he knocked him out with a bottle, that doesn't seem very ritual, you know? But also, maybe it was like a thing where you had to take them forcefully. Because there are rituals where it's like, nah, you gotta, if Harry Potter taught me anything. Okay, it's clear the murderer had a key. I should find out who had the key to the altar room. I'll shrink the circle of suspects. Can I ask Werner? Yeah.
The murderer had to have access to this room. After the crime, he used his own key to lock the door. So, who had the key to the altar room?
I'm not sure. As a special guest, I was provided one by Mr. Manchios. He should be able to tell you of any others.
Where can I find him?
Most likely in the main hall, entertaining his guests. He has a mask with golden stars. You can't miss him. But please be discreet. We don't want to risk disturbing the revelry.
No, we would never risk disturbing the revelry. Okay. Do I need to track it? Yeah. Okay, Kurt. Kurt is gonna tell me. Let's go find ourselves a Kurt. Alright, he said he's in the main room, yeah? If I was Kurt, he had a mask with golden stars. Golden stars. Golden stars. Golden stars, and you can't miss it. Everyone has, like, clown masks on. What about you? No, same thing. This guy has golden stars. Oops, not him. This guy? It could be him. Let's keep looking. It could also be him. He also has golden stars. And it could be him. And it's probably him. The guy not talking to anybody, surely. Yeah.
Kurt Manchos,
Yeah.
I presume. I'm Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, you must be the one Werner told me about. What a sweet voice you have. It must belong to a handsome young man. Can
Thank
I
you.
call you Sherlock?
As you wish, Mr. Manchos. Mr. Vogel asked me to help you. The body in the altar room requires answers, and quickly. I suspect the murderer to still be here.
What? Lower your voice. I don't want anyone to hear us.
Does he know? What about Fabio, who had access? What about Fabio?
Did you know Fabio well?
Obviously.
People are starting to look at us, Sherlock. Change the subject. I can't believe what happened to him. To me. Such an atrocity. Think what it means for me. A wonderful evening for so many good, influential, and rich people has been ruined. I have betrayed all my promises of exotic delights.
I don't understand. Surely a murder would affect your reputation to a greater extent.
Please, isn't this why you are here? I thought you were a silent magician. Do your tricks and make it go away.
Whatever. Who had access?
I need to find all those who had the key to the altar room. As far as I know, Mr. Vogel, Fabio, and you had access to it. Is that correct?
That is correct, yes. Also, Matista and Santos.
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 Who is that?
Santos Pinchetti, my major domo. In his opinion, at least.
Where can I find him?
I'd like to speak to Mr. Pinchetti and Matista. Do you have somewhere I might have a private conversation with them?
Of course, of course. Let me think. Matista is entertaining the guests somewhere, and Santos... Oh, yes. He will be busy with the servants. Or the cook. What's that noise? What's going on?
Ooh, please tell me they shooting.
Freeze, filth. You're under arrest.
Hey, man. Chill. I'm Sherlock Holmes. Pow, pow. They shooting. They shooting. Oh, they got shotguns too. Oh, and they're shoot. Yo. Yo, what am I looking at right now? Oh, with this music, I love it. Hey, he's got the killer sideburns. Cool. Okay.
Committed a crime, and now I have to free you, kiss your hand, and apologize for the inconvenience. Your Grace.
I did tell you that Mr. Vogel and I were innocent. I emphasized it in my statement.
Your statement? Thanks to some bigwigs who work for the so-called good of the country by releasing fleas like you. Thank God we had Vogel in his letter. Once I get to that goldfish, I'll...
Bigwig. Ah, my wretched brother Mycroft and his long nose.
Wait, did you say Mycroft? Mycroft Holmes? Are you the youngest son of Violet Holmes, rest her soul?
You knew my mother? You knew my mother?
You knew my mother?
Not personally, no. Not exactly. I was working on the paperwork for that case.
Would you happen to remember anything of the events?
Well, I didn't make the inquiry, but I remember seeing some notes. Why?
You must help me. Perhaps we can negotiate. I mean, I'm already free, aren't I? What would I be negotiating for? You must help me.
You must help me. It would mean a great deal to me if you could find any information about that day.
Huh. Got you hooked, right? You know what? Stark and the others think they're the smartest here, thanks to you. Let me get this straight. Are you listening to me, lad?
I'm all ears.
Take this case. Report to me only, to Constable Harvey Oswald.
Okay.
I'll leave everything I have on this table. Find the murderer. Be a real copper. Question the suspects, make them sing, give me something substantial.
And
Okay.
if Mr. Vogel is not a suspect?
If he's innocent, then you can take your favourite degenerate away from here. If you slip or mess with the evidence, then trust me, your brother won't save you from my bludgeon. Meanwhile, I'll be checking the archive for you. If anybody asks, then you're a consulting detective.
Let's make a start then, partner.
Yikes. Considering the last case I
I'm
fumbled,
glad we managed to get the scoop before the raid.
I'm a little scared. Okay. I'm a little bit scared. Alright. Okay, so Fabio received expensive cufflinks as a present. Vogel is under arrest since he's one of the primary suspects. Okay, should I change? Well, I can't. Okay.
Look, I found Werner.
Great. Can I walk in here anyway? Yeah, I still can. Okay. Oh, hey, that cell is finally being used. Oh, I can't talk to him yet. Can't talk to you. Is anybody in here? I don't know, but I can't go in there. I can go in there. Okay. Hey.
Werner, are you all right?
Oh, yes, yes. Everything's fine. In fact, it's something of a family reunion. My brother spent quite some time in this place himself.
You should not be here. I told the police everything I knew, but they refused to let you go. They require proof to free you.
Ha! What did you expect? The mighty Sherlock Holmes swans in, tells the officers what to think, and the world obeys?
Of course not. Anyway, I struck a deal with the constable, and I've got a free hand in the investigation. I find proof to solve the case for him. He obtains files about my mother's death for me.
Well done. If one has the power or will and can act, then one must. I wonder, suppose you couldn't get the proof to your truth. Would you tell a lie to the guard that enabled my freedom, knowing my innocence? Would that not be just?
I'm not gonna tell him I would lie. No, I wouldn't
There are
lie.
lines I will not cross, Werner. I will do my best to secure your release, but with proof, not deception.
Really? How many white lies have you told on this island? Why not for me? Why not another?
That is absurd. I can resolve this without compromises. Do not give up hope.
Yeah, if you're innocent, there should be enough evidence for me not to have to lie to people to get you out of jail. The fact that you're worried that I might need to lie is kind of suspicious. It's a little suspicious. Oops, sorry. It's a little suspicious. Okay, Oh, should I... Where's Mangios? Which one of these is him? Is this him? I didn't know who... Or, wow, I didn't know. I don't know what he looks like. I can't talk to anybody, but maybe I just need to change my clothes? If I walk out here, can I change? Oh, hey guys. Why are you guys like big
Can you
chillin'?
satisfy my curiosity?
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
Considering that there should be under arrest, it's a little weird that they're like big chillin', but hey, whatever. Let's put on my officer uniform. Let's see if I can go downstairs. Maybe Manchios is downstairs.
What a long day.
Agreed. Okay, let's see. Still can't go back here? Alright. One day I'll be able to go back there. Let's see. This used to be where Basilio was. No, he's not gonna be down here? Okay. Okay, so he must have been in that one room. I don't know what he looks like because he was wearing a mask, so I figured I'd check down there. No one's in here. Whoa! This is the way out. No one's in there. No one's in there. No one's in there. Oh no, I still can't go in there for either of them. Who am I supposed to ask? Oh. Should I ask Werner again?
The air here is
No.
rather refreshing. I'd even recommend that some of my friends visit the place.
Okay, whatever, Werner. As they giggle in the corner. I don't know how I'm supposed to find the answer to this. You know? Who am I supposed to ask? As a present for Monchios. Let's go to the Mind Palace. Maybe there's something here. Pinchetti is a major domo. Has unlimited access for every room in the mansion. No, yeah, that's not enough information for anything, huh? I don't know. He'll be in the archive during my investigation. Let's go ask him then.
I'm doing my part.
Okay, no.
You should do yours too, Holmes.
Police arrested me during the raid. He freed me. He can find documents related to my mother's death in exchange for solving this case. I agreed. He'll be in the archive during the investigation. He left everything he has for the case on the table. On the table of the archive? Or on the table of where we were? Because I did not pick anything up. Not this table. Okay. I don't know which room I was in. This one? Which room did I start in? I don't know. This one? There's paper on all these tables, so it's kind of hard to tell. This looks like where we were. Yeah. Okay. Number 1. I, Santos Pinchetti, am a witness who reports a suspicion of murder at Monchio's mansion in Grand Surrey. Okay, so Santos is the one that blabbed. During preparations for the social party, I heard loud noises coming from the closed altar room. Immediately, I thought of the sacrifice of a living being overviewed by none other than Kurt Monchios. There were blood on the walls, strange symbols, and a dagger in the heart. That's very convenient, Santos. As soon as I was able to think clearly, I rushed to the police station to report my findings. I'm suspicious. The station responded to a deposition by sending a patrol. The witness left the station and went home. Come on. So we're gonna go find Santos, for sure. I think it could be him. He's got a weird attitude. Following a report from the witness of the satanic ritual who claimed to have found a body, the raid on the Monchios mansions was granted. It resulted in the arrest of multiple suspects and dispersal of a group in masks and robes caught in acts of gross indecency and unnatural behavior. The body of the victim was found lying on an altar with a knife wound in the chest. He's Fabio, he's 20, local performer and artist. Arrested suspects: Werner. He had a letter of insulting nature in his possession which had been written by the victim. Oh. He claims to have found the body. He is infamous for his eccentric personality. S. Holmes carried a murder weapon, dagger with the victim's blood, and other items of evidence. He was invited by another suspect, presumably to obstruct the official investigation. Whatever. All right. Monchios, the owner of the mansion and organizer of the party, paid the victim to participate in the ritual, had access to the crime scene. Matista, okay, that's the girl that I saw in there. Fabio's partner and participant in the ritual, tried to escape, resisted arrest, owned a book with a description of the ritual performed in the altar room. Some of the guests are temporarily detained for further questioning. Interesting. Okay, now we have keys. Thank goodness. So now we should be able to ask. The provider of this ticket has permission to inspect all evidence. Okay. Thank you. And then let's grab the keys.
Back on track to solve the case.
Yep. Only took me a second to figure out what I was supposed to do. As always. Alright, so let's go talk to him. Hello.
Good day, Mr. Manchios. I am Constable Oswald's partner in this investigation.
Be quick and gentle. Some of your colleagues are untrained boors. Although I don't mind meeting young officers. The new blood here.
If you
Shut up.
cooperate in finding Fabio's murderer, there will be no need to meet with the Boers again.
That voice. Werner's friend? You're the policeman. What a disappointment.
Only an undercover agent can scour a ditch full of deviants. I am a consulting detective, although I'm capable of replacing the entire department through my consultations.
Sharp-tongued, I like it. May I presume this tongue will get us out of this trouble? I would be so indebted and glad to repay you.
Nothing's changed. I'm looking for the murderer. That's the only way to get us out of trouble.
But it shouldn't take much time, correct? We're all busy after all.
I need to examine you first.
Observe. I love observing. I think it's funny every single time I do it. Hello. Rouge. Where's makeup? Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not. Red spots. Raj from exposure to hair dye. Okay, so he's older than he appears, or wants to appear anyway. Oh, dang, you pale, brother. Washed hands in a hurry. Soap under fingernails. Okay, so it could have been him. There's one more. Oh, his shoe. Okay, very expensive shoes, whatever. Kurt Manchios is extremely rich, eccentric, and frivolous. He's the organizer of the parties for the elite. He's the owner of the mansion. He spends his life in company of similarly, privileged people. He wishes to hide his true age from younger participants of his parties. He's concerned to aging with the point he uses makeup and hair dye to look younger. That's what I agree with. But let's see. Extremely rich, blah, 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 blah. However, his sociable in this manner has made him cautious regarding his health. He uses chemicals and hair dyes to clean and improve himself to the extent it damages his skin. He's not Howie Mandel. No, he hides his age, obviously. Come on.
You are a little over the top with your use of makeup, Mr. Manchios. Is it so difficult for you to acknowledge your age?
Well, Sherlock, that's easy for you to say to an old man when you look as though you are barely 15.
But still, it shouldn't be an issue for someone of your status.
For people of my age, it isn't an issue, no. But the younger ones can be so afraid of wrinkles and grey flecks. I have to adapt.
You still
Such
look
a
old,
methodical
so...
man who cares for his body but misses the soap under his fingernails. Are you so impatient, or perhaps even impulsive?
I wouldn't call myself that. Silly little details. If I missed it, it wasn't important. Or rather, it was less important than who or what I was focused on.
Right. I'd like to know more about the event. What was Fabio like? Let's provide evidence first. He left everything on the table. He's extremely rich. I got keys. Vogels are under arrest. This?
Do you have any idea who tipped off the police to raid your mansion, Mr. Manchios?
Of course. It was you. I could even say you Sherlocked me in here.
A good guess, but the wrong one. The fellow who did that was Mr. Pinchetti, your major domo.
What? Santos? But how could he even know? If he's not the murderer himself. The ungrateful swine. He has dared to besmirch my reputation.
Not a very eloquent choice of words.
What should I call him then, since he's a snitch? Make him talk, Sherlock. I'm quite certain he knows more about the murder than he has told the police.
I agree. Okay. Oh, that's the police report, evidence ticket. Right. What's this key? Oh, that's these keys. Smoking lounge, droplets of blood, Fabio's murder. Let's do the droplets.
I've no idea about that. That's not something I know much about. That's not something I know much about.
Vogel?
You'd better ask someone else.
Oh, the cufflinks. Hold on. I'll ask him that last, I think. Yellow press. Oh, that's John's thing.
You'd better ask someone else.
All right, let's ask about the cufflinks.
You bought an expensive pair of cufflinks for Fabio. Were they his price? Or were they a tip for an exclusive show?
It was pure business. Fabio escorted me a few times. I was merely showing my gratitude.
This pair cost a small fortune. You must be extremely grateful then. Tell me more.
You've thrust a knife in an exposed nerve, Sherlock. Yes, he was my protege and my beacon also. With my experience and his beauty, we could have achieved anything. I had faith in him. I would have made him.
Whatever. I don't like him. I'd like to know more about the event.
Mr. Vogel told me a little about your parties, but I would like to know more directly from you.
I'm all yours, Sherlock. You have me arrested and locked here with you alone.
Okay. Whom did you invite?
I'd like to know who you usually invite to your parties.
Free minds who are able to leave reality for an evening, who can taste forbidden fruit without prejudice. There is nothing that quite spices up life like these parties. assuming one is old enough and has worked many years for the good of one's country.
Oh, all true labourers, I see.
Why didn't you invite Vogel?
Why did you invite Mr. Vogel as your special guest?
He's a pretty fellow. He's capable of surprising the public. He has a talent for saying words that no one else would wish to either say or hear.
I suppose I can't argue with that.
He is a free addition to the eccentricity of the party, which is fine by me, as long as it enhances my party.
Okay. What was Fabio like?
What was Fabio like? His personality, his habits? Anything you can tell me?
He was the brightest star of my parties. Young, magnetic, and full of energy. I don't even want to mention his beauty. Otherwise, I'll be sobbing.
Shut up.
Expensive champion, I imagine.
His performances were flawless. He deserved his payment. Do you think he was murdered because of money?
Possibly. What about the other guests? Were they used to opening their wallets as well?
I wouldn't restrict my guests from anything. I'm sure Fabio received a few coins from others for his services.
You. Okay. That's really gross considering he was marked as a slave, but okay. Inspect all evidence. So I should go talk to other lady now? Let's go talk to other lady now. This one. Hello.
I'm Sherlock Holmes. I'm helping Constable Oswald. You are Matista, Fabio's friend.
This body, yes, it's Matista. But it's a mere shell that will die someday. Just like Fabio.
That's sad. Condolences. Yeah.
Please accept my condolences for your friend.
Thank you.
I'm just here to ask questions and find Fabio's murderer.
It will not bring Fabio back.
Who did your makeup, sis? Can I talk to them? I'm really sorry. They don't know what they're doing. Look at you. They made you look crazy. I'm so sorry. Alright, you also have a tattoo. Inks herself. Well, it could be someone else. Oh, yikes. Self-harm? Yeah, self-inflicted. Okay, so she hates her life. Okay. Bitten nail. She's nervous, right? I mean, you would be too. And she's also marked. With a branding iron. And it's the same mark that Fabio had. He just put a tattoo over his. Okay, oh, what's this? What are you showing me up here? Her neck? Oh, shoot. Obtained recently. I feel like she's beat. I don't think she's the murderer. I feel like she's beaten. Yeah, look at this. Shackle scars, old and barely visible. Yeah, because she was a slave. Matista, the performer and Fabio's partner, had a difficult life. She was branded and enslaved while still a child. While enslaved, she met Fabio, hence their similar branding. Old scars are the result of her slavery during adolescence. She continues to be haunted by these experiences. She has a genuine interest in mysticism. She tattooed her body with occult symbols. She tried to get over her past, and the life of the performer seems an opportunity to make money. I could see that. Had a difficult life. She's still haunted. She seems to be pragmatic about her body after years of use. She sells herself to the guests who do whatever they want to her. She's not afraid to step over the line. She also marks her body with ink. Well, when I met her, I was like, "Are you Matista?" And she said, "This body is." So she is disassociated for her body. She seems a genuine interest. She tattooed her body. Tries to get over the past. Life of a performer seems an opportunity to make money. She'll let them do whatever. Considering she's got bruises here, she's disassociated from her body. Let's go with that. That feels right to
You
me.
have both old and new scars. Some from the time when you were a slave with Fabio. Other scars have a different origin. The guests pay good money to torment you?
I am skilled in giving pleasure, but I don't participate in such practices.
I thought your body was...
For sale?
Oh.
It's true. Many unwanted things were done to my body. And the pain helped me to discover...
Occult deities?
Okay.
Yes, the tattoo speaks loudly.
So I was wrong.
Yes. Your gods abandoned me, and the ones I favor now are more protective of me.
How did you escape?
Something happened. One night the master fell down the stairs. I made him fall, and he died. We ran away
Heck
that
yeah.
day. We managed to get on a ship and traveled here, to Cordona. Fabio and I started a new life here. It was very hard at first, but it became better with time. Until today.
Why'd I get up? Where'd you get those bruises?
The bruises on your neck are not self-inflicted. Someone else made them.
Some guests can't contain themselves. They even bite. Sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately. Right, okay. Yeah, so I was wrong about her character portrait. That's okay. Whoa, look at all this new stuff. Good lord. The murderer cleaned themselves. Kurt is clean. Monchio's clean himself. I mean, that's... Maybe there's a separate option later on. He has a washing routine. He's scrupulously clean. He carefully prepared for depravity. But he has soap under his fingernails. That's not careful. That's impulsive. He informed the police he's a major domo. He's a suspect who should be arrested and questioned. He had a key, which he did not mention in his deposition. Right. He had feelings for Fabio, and he's a major domo. Though, that has nothing to... Okay. Feelings, and he informed? No. Okay. Fresh fuses, activity at the party. Yeah, from brutal interactions with guests. Right. He was assaulted. Matista has fresh bruises. Either by the guests or by Matista. I think it was the guests, honestly. But I could be incorrect. I could be wrong. Clean themselves. Let's just check everything against everything else real quick. Okay. Okay, so none of these have anything to do with one another. All right. Casebook. Santos had a key to the altar room and could enter the crime scene. He even appears to be the first person to find the body. That makes him a suspect. I should tell Constable Oswald in the archives to question him as a suspect. And then this. What does this have to do with anything? Who would I talk to about the evidence ticket, you know? Santos is a suspect. Yeah. Can I ask you anything else?
I can handle the news.
Okay, no, I can't ask you. Can I ask you anything else?
I can't wrap my head around such a tragedy at my party.
Can I ask Werner anything else? Yes. Good. There's a lot of stuff here. There's a lot of stuff. Should I just start from the beginning?
I can't follow you here. I'm not supposed to know anything about this.
You're not supposed to. Oh, the
I'm not supposed to know anything about this.
Okay, smoking lounge.
I'm not supposed to know anything about this.
Fabio.
I can't follow you here.
Vogel.
I'm not supposed to know anything about this.
I hate that because you told me that. He's arrest, primary suspect. Yeah, that's worthless. Witness deposition.
I have learned
yeah.
who told the police about the crime.
Deposition,
it was
whatever.
Santos Pinchetti,
Do I know him?
the major domo of the manor. He cleans up after you.
Well, then he does his job perfectly. All but invisible. I couldn't tell you the first thing about him.
Boo.
I know you can untangle this mess.
Oh, that's it? That's all I can ask him. Okay. That's all I can ask him. Alright, so let's head out here. And then he's in the archive room, so let's go talk to old boy here. Provide evidence. Invitation, yellow press, description. He already knows most of this stuff. Witness deposition.
I've nothing
yeah.
to say about this.
Right. Evidence
You
ticket.
better ask me a question I know how to answer.
Whatever, sir. Police investigation. He left me everything. Right. The cufflinks.
I don't think I can tell you anything about this.
He gave expensive gifts.
You better ask me a question I know how to answer.
I know that I just need to tell him that I want to ask old boy, but
I don't think I can tell you anything about this.
But I have PTSD from the last case, so I want to make sure I get as much information as possible all the time. He had a key.
You considered Mr. Santos Pinchetti as a suspect?
The snitch? Have you seen him? I mean, my breath could knock him down. What's so special about him?
As a major domo, he has keys that open all the rooms, including the one to the crime scene. Could have testified only to circumvent suspicion, don't you think? We need to question him.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'll send our men to fetch him. Stay here.
Yes, sir. Don't tell me
They
twice.
brought him in, Mr. Holmes.
Tight.
Here's the key to interrogation room number 7. Mr. Pinchetti didn't even resist, our men said.
Thank you.
Well, that's good news for him. If he resisted, that might have been a problem, huh? Alright, number 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Hello.
Mr. Pinchetti, a pleasure to meet you. I'm Sherlock Holmes. I'm helping Constable Oswald.
I've already told him everything I know. I'm only a witness, sir. Everything's in my report.
And I've read it. You forgot to mention that you hold the keys to the room where Fabio was found. I need only to find if the crime was intentional.
But I need to return to my duties.
I doubt the house will fall without you, Mr. Pinchetti. Just be still for a few seconds.
Alright, observe. Alright, hello. I don't know what that guy was really talking about. I could blow him over with one breath. He looks pretty sturdy, all things considered. He's a little small, but not really. Okay, he also has a bruise on his neck. Inflamed skin. Oh, not a bruise. Psoriasis or allergies. Okay. His buttons repaired. Oh, patched holes repaired multiple times. How can you see? I guess, yeah. What's this? Dyed textile, colored more than once. Okay, so he gets paid well, so why are you wearing bad clothing? I guess he doesn't get paid that well. Or he's saving up to leave, one of the two. Nothing with this hand? Okay, what about this hand? Nothing? Okay, what about shoes? Yeah, shoes. Dirty. Stepped in blood. He's the head servant at the Monchio's mansion. Despite being employed at the highest position, he appears to be poor. Despite having enough money, he spends as little of it as possible. Cheap makeup hides imperfections on his body. In an attempt to look more modern, he has dyed his suit on several occasions. To save even more money, the Major Domo appears to have personally repaired multiple holes in the suit. Yeah, he appears to be poor. His body shows symptoms of psoriasis. Mr. Pinchetti hides his damaged skin under layers of makeup. His suit has multiple holes that have been patched in stone. To renovate the suit's look, he had to dye it. This feels correct. Terrible. Has financial difficulties. Right. It didn't mention the blood that he stepped in. I think I'll just have to
You are the
remember that.
majordomo of a rich mansion, and you seem barely able to afford decent clothing. You hide, under heavy makeup, a skin disease that might be treated with more onerous but less harmful means. Do you have money troubles?
I do not have a lot of means. The pay is below what you might expect.
But you could easily change your job if your employer does not meet your elementary needs.
One can change his employer, that is true.
And the blood on your shoe, where does that come from?
Hey, Boosie.
I don't actually know. Perhaps from a guest?
Please. Did you know the victim?
Did you know Fabio?
Not personally. He was a frequent guest, and cleaning the mess after his performances was tedious. Mr. Manchios always had a role for him, and mainly the leading one. The parties were always, Fabio-centric?
And Batista? Was she as popular as her partner?
Don't tell her I said this, but I do not think so. Mr. Manchios hired her only because Fabio refused to work without her. Mr. Manchios used to see her as a worker. She was tasked with entertaining the guests, unlike Fabio, who could pick and choose.
Right. I got that much from the letters that he left behind. Okay, so is that all I can ask you for real?
Please let me out.
Boy, chill. I noticed you had blood on your shoe. Oh, that? I don't know where it came from. Crazy. I guess Mind Palace again, huh? My cat won't let me put her down. If I try, she'll try to bite me, I imagine. Santos failed to notice the blood stain on the left side of his shoe. Sorry, not the left side, just the side of his shoe. Absolutely. Absolutely. You're good at the game, so it's fun to watch you, stream Elden Ring. So, shout out to Boosie. There's 4 people here. Everyone should check out his channel, Alright, let's see. Yeah, he cleaning himself after the murder, he missed the shoe. Whatever. That's what we learned. He's a major domo. Blood on his shoe? No, that has nothing to do with being a major domo. Blood on his shoe. Here we go. He missed the blood splatter, or he accidentally stepped in blood while discovering the crime scene. Well, from what I can recall, you would have had to go pretty deep into the crime scene to step on some blood. Like as you walk in, the altar was right there, and you could see old boy had a knife in him. You didn't have to walk up to the body and step in blood. Like, he would have had to be in there. So I'm gonna say he missed it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anything else? No, that has nothing, that has nothing, that has nothing. Okay. Now what? I don't know. It says I still have to talk to somebody about this. To inspect all evidence on case 6260. What's the final evidence? Or who do I have to talk to about the ticket? That's what I'm not understanding, I guess. He left everything on the table. Yeah, I have everything from the table. He was placed in interrogation room 7 along with his belongings. Oh, what about his belongings? Yeah. Okay, so he has keys.
I recognize the key from the altar room among these.
Okay, and he's got a note. A small note attached to the will says, Santos, my hopeful slug. Okay, you begged me to include you in my will, so I did. Here's my latest revision of the will. Bye, cat. Love you. Kurt, the text of the will under the note. Santos Pinchetti, the major domo of the Manchios mansion, receives a jar of mustache wax and a salt lamp that he always will remember his caring employer, Kurt. That's a slap in the face. Imagine a guy being like, I left you in my will, and you get mustache wax and a salt lamp. I'd be hurt. Right. Okay. So honestly, he has motive to kill him. He also doesn't have a mustache, if you fail to notice. Provide evidence. He appears to be bored.
Mr. Manchios says that you begged him to be included in the heritage. Isn't that a little extreme, even for a major domo?
He's not only my employer, he's my uncle. And I'm his next of kin. The only one. Mr. Manchios flatly refuses to pay a family member. All I have to do is repay his so-called love, cleaning up the filth after perverts and decadents. He's imprisoned me. The best I can hope for is a new broom. That's why I wanted to have my part of the inheritance.
Is it that bad? You have a roof above your head, a salary, and the status of a major domo.
Sherlock, shut up.
For God's sake. I'm forced to dye and stitch my threadbare clothes, and the holes in my shoes are painful. I'm ashamed every time a guest looks at me closely.
Why do you think your uncle treats you this way?
My mother, my uncle's sister, had me illegitimately. She died, and I was given the surname of one of the maids.
But you are entitled to some of the money that belongs to your family.
He thinks not. I was not responsible for my mother's death. I work hard, and he pays me nothing. I feed on the leftovers.
Sorry.
While he wastes our estate's property on decadent parties. He paid Fabio handsomely and showered him with expensive gifts for their disgusting relationship.
Yeah, so he has motive to kill Fabio, not because he hates Fabio or anything, but because Kurt loves Fabio so much, and also he was like, oh, don't tell Matista, but Matista's not as popular, so he might have a little bit of a thing with Matista. He mocked Pinchetti. Pinchetti's been forced to work for Kurt in desperate hope of obtaining heritage, but it hasn't paid off. Right. Is that it? Oh. Okay, and none of this has anything. Okay. So none of these have any threads quite yet. Okay, so maybe we gotta go ask Kurt about that will. Let's go ask Kurt about the will. Where was Kurt? Somewhere. In here? Yeah, this is Kurt. Okay. Provide evidence. Yeah.
That's not something I know much about.
Oh, this.
I've read the letter about your will. A harsh method of ridiculing Santos. I doubt he will use mustache wax when he wears no mustache to begin with.
Where did you get it? Is the slug here? Tell him I shouldn't have to provide for him. He's a grown man who shouldn't sit on his uncle's neck. He conceives himself as my only heir.
And who is he to you?
He's a leech on my aging body. He has only added problems to my life since the death of his mother.
I fail to see why you made him your major domo.
He needed to know his place. so I taught him.
All right, that's poopy behavior, Kurt. I'm glad I didn't like you before you said anything. Okay, so now what? He does not believe his, yeah. Should we go talk to Matista? Let's just see what Matista has to say
I
about
know
this.
I can
No.
handle the news.
Okay, she has nothing. And then if I talk to you again, there's nothing,
I can't
right?
wrap my head around such a tragedy at my party.
Right, okay. And then if I talk to
Please
him,
let me out.
nothing. So let's go talk. Oh, maybe let me talk to Werner?
We've got a lot
No.
to do, Sherlock.
All right, then we're gonna go talk to Constable. Through here.
Continue our
Oh,
investigation
God.
while I look for the papers. Continue our
Oh,
investigation while I
no.
look for the papers.
Inspection of all evidence. What am I missing? I don't. Maybe other people have possessions. Hold on. Oh, not in here. Not in here. Also not in there. Do you have anything? Oh, that's not. I thought this was old girl. Matista, did you bring anything? I don't think so. No, nothing of yours is in here. He has nothing, right? No, he has nothing. What am I missing? Maybe the keys, I didn't pick them all the way up. Oh, I can't even look at them again. What? I can't even look at them again? What am I supposed to do now? I have no other threads except for the evidence ticket. It's not even like telling me to look at archives or anything. Can I go back to the house? What am I missing here? Did not appreciate his effort and dedication. Right. Right. I'm here. Like I'm here mentally. But apparently I've missed something. And none of the Mind Palace is telling me anything more. Let me check out the deductions. Hold on. Because these could be incorrect. They could be correct. Oh, these are saying they're correct. See? But these aren't. He may have stepped in blood. He washed himself after the murder. Or he carefully prepared for depravity. Oh, here we go. See, look, now they just settled themselves. Hold on. They just settled themselves. So, it seems like this is correct. Pinchetti missed the blood spatter, and he set himself up for debauchery. Did that update anything in here? No, it didn't. Oh, God.
Please
And you
let
still
me
have
out.
nothing. Now that I know, I don't know. I'm grasping at straws, guys.
I can't
No.
wrap my head around such a tragedy at my party.
I don't want to use a walkthrough. I don't want to.
The air here is rather refreshing. I'd even recommend that some of my friends visit the place.
Shut up, Werner. There's nothing in here, which is the issue, and
Continue
I can't
our
research.
investigation while I look for the papers.
Ugh. Fine. This is the. What is this called? Vogel. What is this case called? Hold on. Sacrificial lamb. Sacrificial. If I can spell. Lamb, Sherlock Holmes. I'm only going to go up to the point where it tells me what the heck to do, who to ask for this. Because I don't like cheating. I don't want to cheat. So, to show you guys I don't want to cheat, I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm looking at again. So, let's see. We started here, Manchio's mansion. Yeah, we eavesdropped. We found everything that we needed to. Right. We recreated the scene. We're at the police station. Oh, there's multiple drawers. What? Head to the evidence room. I've never had to go to the evidence room once. Not once in this freaking game have I ever gone to the evidence room. How would I know that's where I needed to go? I thought the evidence room was just for show. Alright, here we go. Hello.
Good day. Your ticket, please, if you want me to help you.
Provide evidence. Oh, God. Look at all this stuff. Look at all them chickens. The will?
Don't you understand what a ticket is?
I don't, sir. I really don't. That's a character portrait. That's a
This
suspect.
is not a ticket.
Oh, I have to actually give him my ticket. Okay, hold on. Where is the ticket? That's keys, investigation, blah, 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 cuffling. This.
I'd like to check the evidence from this case.
And who are you?
Oswald sent me. I'm a consulting detective.
His partner, then? Let me see. Ah, a ritual murder. What a bunch of degenerates. Wait a second. I'll bring it to the table.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, here we go. All right. Here we go. Let's start from the leftover.
An emergency kit for boredom.
Is that what I think it is? I'm not going to mention it. The letter that was found in Vogel's evidence book. Is your mind unsound? You can't control your bitterness. Not around me anyway. For me, it's too great a risk to ignore that kind of behavior. I can speak, play with anyone I choose. I'm not another Matista. You pay me, but you haven't bought me. Of course, I'll keep all of your generous donations, even though they hardly compensate for your last terrible outburst. I'm leaving you. Although Matista will still be around. Okay, so Fabio and Vogel were... And it's interesting because Vogel said he's a special guest this time around, right? And the main guy, Kurt, was talking about, yeah, because he's fabulous or whatever. He didn't mention any connection between Vogel and Fabio, though.
Not the time for
But good
privacy.
to know. Yeah, good to know. Okay, and then there's a signet ring, it looks like. What is this?
It's a miracle this ruby hasn't tempted anyone.
Oh, okay, that's all he had to say about that. Okay.
A heavily perfumed handkerchief with the initials KM in the corner.
Right, because it's for Kurt, and then he's got his own set of keys.
All the keys of the mansion on one golden ring.
Right, I don't know how that was important evidence, but whatever. Okay, and then this is Miss Girl, Matista.
A handcrafted charm that contains hair and nail clippings.
Oh, like a protection. Is a hex only whenever you do something to harm somebody else, or would this also be a hex? I don't know.
A key to the altar room.
Okay, and she only has one key, if you notice. Or, well, I guess 2 keys. Versus he has all of them. And then Fabio... No, not Fabio. The guy also had all of them. Santos. The power of love, blood, and mandrake. Okay. Can it... Where's the yellow? I saw the yellow. Oh my god. There we go.
That's not for bedtime reading.
It doesn't quite look like the same, at least these sigils aren't the same sigils that were in the altar thing, but can I open it?
This Ex
Oh,
Libris
here we go.
belongs to Manchios Library.
Gross. Sorry. I did it again. Sorry. The police found this occult book in Batista's bag during the arrest. According to the Ex Libris, whatever, the tome was taken from Dr. Manchio's collection. It contains illustrations and descriptions of a ritual similar to the crime scene. Prepare the naked body of a recently deceased object of interest. Draw symbols of Mars and Venus to enhance the power you possess. To use the force of the male and female nature, right? Pierce his heart with a golden dagger to be rid of the blood that does not love you. It's gotta be Santos, right? Draw a symbol representing your love. While waiting for the resurrection, recite the charm.
The book describes
Right.
a ritual similar to the one performed in the altar room.
Right, okay. Oh, there's one more piece of evidence? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Is there another piece of evidence in here? Is there? Oh, this is still saying yellow.
Werner's personal sketchbook. Thank
I
you,
guess
officer.
I guess I didn't look at that. I thought that was the note that I read, but the note was on top. Okay, and then what was her symbol? I need to look at Batista's symbol real quick. Because there was a symbol in the middle. I wish I had taken a picture with my camera. Although I don't know if I'm allowed to see the pictures that I take. Not in this one, the next. Provide evidence. This one.
This book, The Power of Love, Blood, and Mandrake, what do you hope to achieve?
To learn more about the invisible strengths that govern us. Occultism is real. The master who fell that night when Fabio and I escaped, I made him fall. I cast a spell on him and it worked.
Or was it a coincidence?
The universe is rarely so lazy.
If you say so.
Okay. Strange occult charm.
I don't know what to say.
Okay. Letter from Fabio. That's unhelpful. This one?
Nothing
No.
to say.
Will.
I have nothing to add.
Nothing to add.
I have nothing to
Santos?
say. I don't
It's
know
still
what to say.
the fact that this is still up means that there's another piece of evidence to ask about. So I'm just gonna go
And
through
nothing
all of
to
it.
say.
This is
Oh,
the
well.
letter the police found in Mr. Vogel's pocket. Fabio wrote it. Do you know anything about it?
I don't. Although I can feel Fabio's energy. It's there, but it refuses to let me analyze it.
Okay.
Do you practice occult rituals?
For protection? For fortune? To wash away the ugliness of the world? Sometimes to survive. I have the gift, and I'm learning to use it better.
Did you use your gift on Fabio?
I only used white magic. Love charms lately. Fabio became so distant. I just
Oh.
wanted him to be with me, but I suppose I'm not as skilled as I thought.
Oh, okay. Interesting. The power of love, the occult. She may have performed the ritual on Fabio to bring his love back. But that's not what the book said. It was to clear yourself of love or what. Hold on, where is it? This one? No. Well, it actually is it. White magic. Or could it be in here? No, it's not in here. No. Oh, no, no, no. I wish I could have read that again. Oh, here. Pierce his heart with a golden dagger to be rid of the blood that does not love you. That sounds like Santos. Letter from Fabio. Right. Okay. Actually, is there anything else in the Mind Palace? Angry letter, expensive gifts. According to Santos and the content of the letter, it may be addressed to Kurt Manchios. Okay. Yeah, and then none of those. This one. Is your mind unsound? You can't control your bitterness. Not around me. It's too great to ignore. I'm not another Matista. Fabio. This letter found in Vogel's pocket may have been addressed to Kurt. Oh, okay. So Vogel just had it? That seems weird, but okay. Santos mentions Manchio's gifting strange and expensive gifts to Fabio. In the letter, he mentions gifts would be, he kept due to the temperament. It seems Fabio wrote this angry letter to Manchio's. Okay. Okay, so we have a few things. We have a few things to cover. Let me ask Vogel before I talk to Kurt. Provide evidence.
I have reason to believe that the intended recipient of the incriminating letter may have been Kurt Manchios.
Well, that makes sense. Too bad I can't remember how I came to possess it. Though I did spend quite some time with Mr. Manchios during the party.
Unfortunately, even with an answer, that may still not be enough to clear you with the police. But fear not, I will persevere.
I hope your attempt to put things straight will make up for...
you being on a bender?
Touché.
Sure. Anything else?
The air here is rather refreshing. I'd even recommend that some of my friends visit the place.
Should I talk to him next? Or no, let's go talk to Kurt. Let's go talk to Kurt. I have evidence for Kurt, so. Should we do the letter or should we do this one first?
Do you recognize this book?
Yeah, this one first.
Could Matista have borrowed it from your library?
She didn't ask me. How ungrateful.
The things described in the book were inspiration for the rituals you performed?
Do you really believe that blood, symbols, and incantations can resurrect the dead? They are just eerie tales with a mix of occultism and voodoo. My rituals are a stage to show some of the forbidden pleasures.
Okay. Yeah, and then letter.
There is
Talk to the letter.
undeniable evidence that you were the original recipient of this letter.
What are you talking about? Is it addressed to me?
Your protege wanted a fresh start, it seems. This is sufficient to charge you.
Me? Hurt my star? Are you insane that you would accuse me of such a thing?
He did not consider himself as yours. Since you deny everything, let's move on. Do you have any idea as to how the letter could have ended up in Mr. Vogel's pocket?
You were the detective. Perhaps he took it from Fabio. Werner was a little high.
Yeah, that's true. he was a little out there. Okay, so now it says that this book is done. Either Vogel or Manchios is lying. Werner Vogel took the letter himself while under the effect, or Kurt slipped the letter into Werner's pocket to make him look like a suspect. Okay, and then we'll get to the conclusion. Under influence. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So if all of this is true, then that will be... Hold on. I need to be sure. Where's Mr. Dude? Number 7, right? Yeah. Do you have anything?
Please let me out.
Okay. And his keys do match. Yeah, cause Monchios also had 5 keys, and so does his whatever the heck. From blood does not. Oh God, what was it again? Pierce the heart with a golden dagger to be rid of the blood that does not love you. Monchios could have also done it to get rid of Santos, whatever, not Santa. While waiting for the resurrection, recite the charm. And it seems it didn't work. So maybe he killed Fabio, right? To do all of this, right? Pierce his heart to be rid of the blood that does not love you. Draw a symbol representing your love, and then he wanted to resurrect him, but it didn't work. Is that what we're feeling, guys? That might be what I'm feeling. The letter found may have been addressed to Kurt. Right. Giving strange and expensive gifts. Mentioned gifts would he keep due to the temperament. He wrote the angry letter. Vogel thinks it's possible it was addressed to Monchios. He's unable to explain how it came to be inside his pocket. Monchios denies any connection with the letter and claims that Vogel took it from Fabio. I feel like Monchios is lying, but Vogel is giving me bad vibes. He's giving me really bad vibes.
Are you done yet? Can I leave?
See, bad vibe city. Bad vibe city. You don't have anything else to say, right, Matista? Oh, you do?
I have nothing to add.
Oh, not that.
Could Fabio have written this letter to Kurt Manchios?
Oh. That could be. I never thought Mr. Manchios could make Fabio that angry, though.
What do you mean?
Huh.
Well, Fabio wanted to disassociate from Mr. Manchios. Clients who are in love are both a blessing and a curse.
But Fabio was here tonight.
Money. In our line of work, we can't afford to turn down clients who pay as well as Kurt Manchios.
Was Fabio afraid of Mr. Manchios?
Not at all. The old toad wouldn't dare to do more than sweet talk and touching. Talk can be forgotten, and touching washed away.
That doesn't tell me anything. That doesn't give me any information. He had feelings. Fabio was burning bridges. Fabio shattered Kurt Manchio's feelings. He broke his heart. Oh, and this is assuming that Santos is the murderer. Guys, But, okay, Pinchetti has worked for his uncle for years in the deep hope of obtaining his heritage. Does it tell you everything? Think, Sherry, think. Oh, Sherry's thinking too much. And now I've cycled myself back to stupidity. Because Sherry's thinking too much. Oh, Pinchetti has worked for his uncle for years. Right. His hostilities and humiliation pushed Pinchetti to kill Fabio and frame his uncle. His imprisonment would make Pinchetti the only lawful heir. That's what I was thinking too. But then they started talking about, well, he broke his heart. And now I'm like, okay, so he must have killed him. But this is saying Santos did, which was my first inclination. Okay, so correct the injustice. The only way for Santos to right his wrongs is to be rid of his monstrous uncle. Pinchetti should be punished for the crime of murder. He suffered enough and deserves a fresh start after a prison sentence. Please. Please, you killed a man. I'm sorry that your life has sucked, but you killed a man. It was cold revenge. He snapped. After years of disrespect, he devised a plan to be rid of his uncle. However, misery and despair cannot justify murder. He's dangerous, and a noose around his neck is all he deserves. Hold on. What if I change this stuff? Hold on. Oh, see? That changes the conclusion. He's the murderer. For years, Fabio played with Kurt Manchio's heart and abused his interest in the young performer. When Manchios received yet another rejection, he murdered Fabio and staged a love ritual to avoid suspicion. I don't know about that, but... Crime of passion. He was heartbroken and panicked, did not mean to kill Fabio. The improvised ritual was a desperate attempt to cover up the crime. A prison sentence should be enough. His harsher punishment is the death of his love. Or he killed Fabio in cold blood. He staged the crime as a ritual to blame Matista. He planted the letter in Vogel's pocket to avoid suspicion. He has no consideration of the life of others and deserves to be hanged. Okay. And then what would this one be? Fabio bruised Matista. It was a ritual murder. Kurt Monchios. This one? This one makes it Matista's fault? Matista was afraid of Fabio's growing popularity and ambitions. Please. She wanted to keep him with her for as long as possible. In a last-ditch effort, she conducted a love ritual during which she killed Fabio. Matista is a product of a tormented life. She knows no difference between good and evil. She wanted her love, Fabio, to stay with her always. Matista deserved help. She needs to be treated and have a chance to get over her past in an asylum. Matista used occultism as a way to avenge her miserable life. She stabbed Fabio to keep him close to her. She should be held accountable. Any judge would give her a death sentence without hesitation. This is the worst. I don't think it's Matista. Although she did love Fabio, and they did grow up together. But Fabio was already trying to distance himself. I don't think it was Matista. Fabio bruised Matista. Fabio was killed in a ritual murder. Matista may have used a ritual on Fabio. But look, there's only 4 threads that link to this one, right? There's only this one, this one, this one, and this one. Versus all of this, you know, gets thrown out, essentially, right? And she didn't have a key to the altar room. She only had one key, mind you. So I don't think it's Matista. So let's say she was bruised by guests, right? Killed, the ritual was a cover, right? Oh, this leads to nothing, interestingly enough. Let's say Pinchetti did accidentally step in the blood. Let's say Kurt cleaned himself. Let's say that this. So this is 1, 2, 3. This is also 4. Okay. And then what if... This is also 4. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. But there's no way for Vogel to have done it. None of these lead up to Vogel doing it. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. The letter may have been for Monchios. That is connected. It's not leading directly to this, but that is connected. Pinchetti is a suspect. What did this say? As a crime to blame Matista. He did not mean to kill Fabio. This makes no sense, because he did mean to kill Fabio. He smacked him on the head with a bottle to knock him out, drug him over to the ritual altar thingy-mabob, and then stabbed him in the heart, painted a thingy on his chest, painted Mars and Venus on the wall, and then there was another symbol in the middle of that, which I don't know what that was, but... Oh, hold on. I need to see the body. What? How do I zoom? It's a swirling figure. I really wish that I could see the one on Matista. Where is Matista? Is that what that is? Just upside down? Hold on. No, it doesn't look like it. Ugh. And he had a butterfly tattoo. Like, you see, like, this is crazy. This is crazy. And I like, honestly, I don't think Matista is strong enough to have pulled him like that, you know? Okay. Sexual. He killed him in cold blood, staged the crime as a ritual to blame Matista, placed the letter in Vogel's pocket to avoid suspicion, no consideration for the life of others, and deserves to be hanged. This is accurate, to be honest. He doesn't care about anybody other than himself, and I guess for Fabio, but now Fabio's dead, so it is just him. That's all he cares about. Let me go back to Pinchetti did it. Right? Pinchetti's the murderer. To right his wrongs is to get rid of his uncle. Pinchetti should be punished for the crime of murder. He suffered enough, deserves a fresh start after prison sentence. Or he devised a plan to be rid of his uncle. Misery and despair cannot justify murder. He is dangerous. This feels correct. This feels like this Santos being it is the thing that makes the most sense. Although the letter may have been for Manchios. He broke his heart. But Pinchetti is a suspect. And the murder had a key to the altar room. I know it's not Matista. The fact that Matista's an option would mean that it's possible. Oh, God. All right, there is one more thing I can talk to people about. I'm not another Matista. You pay me, but you haven't bought me, of course. I'll keep your donations. I'm leaving you, although Matista will still be around. Fabio. To be fair, it could be Matista. Because she hated her life. May have been addressed to Kurt. Mansions, yeah. Mentions gifts, yeah. Sorry, I hate to harp on this, but I really don't want to mess it up. Thinks it's possible it was addressed to Manchios. He was unable to explain how it came to be inside of his pocket. He agrees it may have been addressed to Manchios. Matista said that. Okay, Fabio wanted to break off all connections, but was unable for financial reasons. He denies any connection, claims that Vogel took it. Like this is a he said, she said, but there's two voices against one. Oh God, this is the worst. I can't ask you anything. Jacques, leave.
Let's continue our chat a little later.
Not that I said anything to you. Let me talk to Werner one more time. Do you have anything?
I know you can untangle this mess.
Oh, I don't know if I can. And you have nothing, right? Oh, except I can accuse him.
Thank you
surely,
for your...
yeah. And all I can do is accuse everybody. Oh my God, guys. I am so scared, actually. I really want to get this right. I'm gonna just take a look at the evidence one more time real quick. Yeah. Okay, so he was drugged up, Werner, which we knew. He had a sketchbook, and he also had that letter. Because he was drugged up, it's possible that Kurt slipped the letter into his pocket without him knowing. It doesn't make sense for Werner to have taken the letter. That doesn't make any sense to me. And if you recall, back. If you recall, if he took the letter, that means it's Santos. I mean, he could have. Vogel's a little silly, and he would have been like, this is interesting, but if Manchios planted the letter, then he also missed the blood spatter, or he accidentally stepped in blood. God, this is the worst. And this one makes no sense. He carefully prepared himself for depravity, but he didn't do it carefully because the soap was still underneath his fingernails. And the person did clean themselves. And then they put on that they put on the new clothes. The same clothes that I was wearing, these ones. Oh, I can't change clothes, so I can't show you guys. But they put on the guest clothing afterwards. They removed the blood-stained ones, and then they put the new ones on. And Santos is wearing his worker uniform. He didn't put on a different pair of clothes. I believe he could have just like stepped in the blood.
What a long day.
Oh my god, where is he? Literally where? Literally where is anybody? Oh, that's you. He's in here, right? Yeah. Look, he's wearing this. Versus Monchios is wearing this. The set of robes I was just talking about. And oh Jesus. I think it's Kurt. I think it's Kurt. Staged a love ritual to avoid suspicion. He was heartbroken and panicked. Did not mean to kill Fabio. No, I think he's a predator. I think he's a predator. He'll die for this, though. What if it's not him? Oh, somebody tell me you agree with me. Please, somebody tell me you agree with me. Please don't make me make this decision on my own. Oh. This is a video game. The consequences are not deep at all. But I really want to get this right. You can't control your bitterness. It's too great a risk to ignore that kind of behavior. That first paragraph says more than anything else. I'm gonna say it's him. I'm right, bet. That's all I needed.
The murder of
I just
Fabio
needed
did
a
not
second
have
opinion.
a ritual purpose, Mr. Manchios. It was staged by a man who wished to distract the investigation.
That might be true. That poor girl Matista wouldn't dare to kill the only man who cared for her. So, Santos.
Mr. Pinchetti snatched at the chance to solve his problems.
Ungrateful little scum. Will he be executed?
But
What is
for?
this?
He informed the police as to the crime, that was all. He couldn't stage the ritual, but he found the body, I believe.
I can't believe it. Why did Werner do it?
Mr. Vogel. He had no reason, and he won't be a scapegoat as you planned.
Mm-hmm.
You put Fabio's letter in his pocket when he was intoxicated, didn't you?
You can't be serious.
And if you recall earlier, Vogel was like, I was chilling with, this guy. I was chilling with Kurt for a very long time. We were talking and getting high together. Your fingernails, love wasn't mutual. Let's start with your fingernails.
We can very often deduce someone's life by their shoes or their fingernails. You are a meticulous person, but this murder was fairly traumatic and filthy. After you stabbed Fabio, you were covered in blood. You panicked and neglected to rinse the soap from under your fingernails. The devil is in the details, Mr. Manchios.
Nonsense. I missed it simply because of the busy schedule of the party.
That
Of course,
doesn't
a
make any
staged
sense.
murder was certainly not planned.
Love wasn't mutual. You staged the ritual. Let's go with love wasn't mutual first. I don't think this matters what order I do it in.
You're at the twilight of your life. You have no partner, you have no children. You had feelings, however, for one man. That was Fabio. You loved him. That is, you wished to own him with money and gifts. But he was also a free mind, was he not? He turned his back on you. Quite unjust. Love, so cruel and painful, and Fabio, with his words and deeds, made you feel the more wretched. So you killed him.
You must surely perceive that my sensitive nature wouldn't allow me to
Please.
hurt anyone.
Please, what sensitive nature, big dog.
You staged the murder as a satanic ritual. It was easy for you, since you were the one who wrote the scenarios for the parties. It was your way of avoiding suspicion. A respectable man in his 60s,
Early 60s.
who hosts the cream of Cordona's society, cannot possibly be a murderer. But the guests who behave like animals in his mansion, of course, one of them could have killed Fabio.
I did oversee a few of the rituals, but I did not stage Fabio's death.
It was premeditated murder. It was a crime of passion. Does it matter? A crime of passion. Not really. I mean, it could have. If they were chilling in the back room, and then Kurt made a move, and Fabio was like, "Hey, stop it!" And then Kurt grabbed a bottle, smacked him. But then that doesn't really excuse quite literally anything else. Oh boy. Oh boy. I think it premeditated murder or crime of passion. I'd say crime of passion because if it was premeditated, I feel like it wouldn't have been so messy. I feel like he would have washed his hands well. I feel like he wouldn't have left bloody clothes behind. I feel like he would have had a cleanup plan. But it was a crime of passion, therefore he just shoved some bloody stuff in a wardrobe, you know? Didn't wash his hands fully. It was quick, it was bad, it was bloody. Crime of
Fabio
passion.
played with your feelings. That was painful to realize. You spent so much time and effort to be with Fabio, but he didn't respond in the way that you would have liked. You wanted to be loved, but Fabio shattered your dreams. In the smoking lounge, he teased and mocked you. He wanted you to suffer by offering himself to others. The deception was unbearable. You were passionate, and so you struck him. Once you understood your mistake, it was too late. You were afraid, so you staged the ritual. With such a story, you might be sentenced to a few years. It might clean your conscience, and soon the case will be forgotten.
No. No.
This is my decision. I'll talk to Constable Oswald to see what I can do.
He didn't admit to it. He didn't admit to it. So what if it wasn't? What if I'm wrong? What if I'm wrong again? I can't be wrong twice in a row. I can't be wrong twice in a row. I can't do it. If it's Santos, I'm going to cry.
I wish everything were different.
There's no fool like an old fool. Kurt Manchios did it. A young boy played with the heart of an old man. The latter couldn't handle it. The evidence I obtained clearly shows that the quarrel was not intended to end badly. It was an accident.
Showing pity towards your own kind, Holmes. Whatever.
All I'm saying is that prison won't take much away from an old and crushed man.
Fine. A big name like that will still give me a promotion. As for my part, not everything was in place. Perhaps some documents were transferred somewhere else, but I couldn't find a trace of them. Then I remembered. The discarded document drawers where we put the lost papers or the badly labelled ones.
Oh, okay, for Violet.
Including the crime scene report of Violet Holmes's case. Everything I've found is on the desk here. Take it.
Your persistence has saved me.
Yeah, well, we had a deal after all. Your friend is free then. You can leave.
Good luck, Constable.
I got 120 bucks. That feels right. That feels like reward money for solving the case correctly. Hold on. I'm going to look it up. I'm going to find out because we can't change the outcome now. Did I leave that browser up? Oh, I did. Okay. Let me move it over here so it's not in the middle of everything. Oh, I didn't mean to click on you. Oh, I didn't mean to click on you. It's going to have to reload. Oh, Lord. Try it again. Okay. Yeah. Recreated the scene. We're in the police station. Say hi to Werner. Yeah. Get rid of this. Please go away. Will occur. Analyze. Santos. Oh. Chrome froze. There we go. Yeah. I got my portrait. Right, to form a conclusion. To complete the case, we have to deem someone guilty. There's no certain correct option. Every suspect denies their involvement. Sherlock will decide anyhow to gain the file on his mother. Oswald will get a promotion for solving the case. Here are the three different options. Right. You must select the death penalty for the person you think is guilty. Oh, well, I didn't do that. Yeah, it was premeditated murder. Yeah, I said it was a crime of passion because it seemed like it wasn't premeditated, but I still think you whatever. Occult murder, you are a monster, deserve the gallows for Santos, premeditated. Oh, so there's no right answer? There's no right answer. I could have. Man, I hate this game. The last one, I fumbled, but this one, it could have been anything. It doesn't even matter. Whatever, dog. He left the table in the police archives. All right, let's find out what happened to me, Mum. The missing report. He left it on the table by the archive, so this one? Yeah, this one. Okay, officers arrived to find the deceased identified as Miss Violet Holmes lying in the garden of Stonewood Manor. Visual inspection showed she was thoroughly soaked with a deep vertical incision 2 inches of length down her throat. Her face was swollen, covered in blotches. Hypoxia was the cause of death, likely anyway. Awaiting confirmation from medical examiner. Otto Richard was arrested on the scene. The body was sent for autopsy. Yikes. Hopefully my stream doesn't crash. It always crashes during the cutscenes.
The garden.
That was it?
There's a garden behind our manor. How could I forget? That's where it all happened, where it all went wrong.
I'm so...
Oh, you did it, Sherlock! The case is closed and all rewards belong to the winner. Bravo!
It is merely the triumph of the truth.
Is it? No compromises? No lies? You're happy with your decisions?
It's an acceptable outcome.
It was the best decision I could obtain.
Yeah.
The truth must be told in the way it is most acceptable.
You're making progress, Sherlock. I was right to believe in you. By the way, did you get that precious information about your mother? Oh, not that you must.
Yes, I did.
Forgive my intrusion in such a personal matter. I simply worry I'm failing to be of much help to you.
Actually,
Right.
you were.
For
For some reason, all the archives on the case had disappeared. This was a rare opportunity to obtain the impossible.
Outrageous. Perhaps someone found the truth unpleasant. Society usually rejects those who speak with too much honesty, doesn't it?
A comfortable lie is often preferred to an uncomfortable truth. Still, I believe that the latter should prevail, and I cannot remain silent.
That's quixotism at its best. Your mere truth cannot defeat institutions, systems, and power. Etiquette, religion, marriage,
Let's wrap
they're
this
all
up,
lies
Vernon.
told to
Come on.
preserve connections, love, and sanity. And it's all corruptible.
Lies destroy human dignity. How could you make a free decision without any knowledge of the truth?
Are we really free to decide anything in this world, Sherlock?
Spare me the lecture. I'm not entirely free. I am free. Spare me the lecture, honestly.
I get enough obnoxious pontification from my brother, so please, spare me your lecture.
Exactly.
Forgive my love for moral philosophy. I know I tend to ramble. You're
You
a
do.
walking contradiction, Sherlock.
Like now.
You refuse to lie to others, but constantly lie to yourself. How long until the train comes off the track? I cannot look away, but perhaps I should take a few steps back. You're an accident waiting to happen, dear. Until then, I shall bid you adieu.
Whatever, Werner. I didn't like you anyways. Keep that to yourself. Also, Mycroft has his dirty little fingers all over this. The fact that my mother's files were all missing, but they just so happened to be filed somewhere differently. It reeks of British intelligent involvement. It reeks of Mycroft. All right. We get another memory, guys. Look at that. 2 hours. It took me 2 hours to solve that case, like literally everything else. My mother's throat was slit. Crazy. Mycroft testified against Dr. Richard, mental disease we brought to you. Oh, that has nothing to do with one another. All right. What about hypoxia? She drowned. My mother drowned. Her throat wound could either be a final humiliation from her killer or a desperate attempt to save her. She didn't drown. The slit on my mother's throat was an attempted... That makes no sense to do this if she was drowning. Yeah, I kind of lean towards that a little bit. I also feel like Otto's not a real doctor, but hey, whatever. That's none of my business, right? Actually, there was more stuff, right? Oh, no, there's not. None of that has anything to do. All right, I guess we're gonna go home. Should I end the stream here? Lately, I've been doing like 5-hour streams on Sherlock. Look at that. We've done so much, actually. I'm so proud of us. I'm gonna leave everything like this. Well, no, I'm gonna save both of the top ones. Maybe I should have saved this one. I'll save over all 3. I don't really care. Yeah, but 2 hours I think is a reasonable stream length. Because I just uploaded the other streams to YouTube, and the 5-hour ones took like 3 hours to process, and I can't do that again. I can't. And they were like 40 gigs worth of data. It was ridiculous. So I think I'm gonna end the stream here. I will be playing later today for sure, because I might even play very shortly, honestly. But I'm gonna.